Hey, what up fuckers? It's your boy Abow from Project Rogue coming at you today with another script breakdown. In this series, we break down the scripts that are live within Project Rogue Roleplay, we show you how they work, and we show you some core functionalities of the script. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into today's video. We got an awesome one. In today's video, we will be breaking down our brand new fishing simulator that will take fishing roleplay to a whole new level. This includes upgraded fishing poles, lures, hooks, bait, and over 180 plus fish species. Go ahead and say that 3 times. Enough of the chit chat, let's go ahead and hop right into the script breakdown. To start off your fishing journey, go ahead and open up your GPS and find where the fishing job starts. It is known to frequently change and travel, so make sure to check your GPS before starting. The player does not have to have a job in their job menu or have a quote-unquote fishing job to begin. Once the player arrives at the fishing job location to start, they can simply interact with their third eye and it will open up the UI. The user interface is kind of familiar from our trucking job and does offer light and dark modes via toggle at the top right, along with your level and experience points. Your homepage will feature all of the important information about your balances, types of fish you've caught, leaderboards, and other statistics. The next tab features the delivery tab. This is where players can find specialized missions that they need to turn in special products from fishing. Next, we have the dive tab, where players will be able to get special missions to start dives and collect special products. Next, we have your skills and upgrade page. This features vehicles, boats, properties, lake, river, swamp, and sea upgrades. You'll collect skill points throughout your journey in fishing and then be able to apply it here. In addition to that, you also have your equipment page, which will feature the rod, reel, hook, bait, line, and other. These are all able to be bought and upgraded via your level and not skill points. You simply obtain that level and now you can buy that product. Every single product has upgradable features and has different types of bonus items depending on where you're fishing. Money does have to be directly deposited into the menu and then it will take away from that balance. At the bottom of the user interface, you can find the bank where you can deposit and withdraw. Players can also find the fleet and property store by the next tab. Vehicles are simply vehicles that you can drive to go fishing. Boats are used within your fishing missions, and properties are places that you can purchase to store your fish in, with each property being able to hold a different X amount of fish. The higher the property, the more fish the player can carry. Once a player has purchased vehicles, they can simply open the garage and spawn those vehicles. Here we can see our vehicle condition and fuel stay persistent and shows us what the levels are. Hitting the 3 dots will allow you to sell or spawn the vehicle. If you do own a property, it will display on the next tab of the user interface. We will show this at a later point in the video. For now though, we can see our own property and we can also set a waypoint. We can see the stock condition and the stock capacity. And to wrap up the user interface, our last page is the guide. The guide breaks down every type of fish from sea, lake, river, and swamp and shows the player the level, the value that it's worth, and the weight that it is. Players can also utilize the search function in the top right to search up keywords to find fish of their choice. Now that we have shown you the user interface, let's go ahead and go fishing. Find a spot where you want to fish, whether it's an ocean, lake, swamp, or river, and then let's start equipping our items. Players will need to equip each item, the line, the reel, and the hook. They will then attach their bait, and then they can cast out their fishing rod. A nice user interface does populate, letting the player know what's happening and how they need to catch fish. Also, a nice little menu in the bottom right displays, letting the player knows what buttons to exit fishing or to catch the fish. Players will want to utilize the left click option and hold it down until the tension does not break, but enough to be able to hold on to the fish. If you don't do these steps, you will lose the fish. The floating text UI will notify the player once a fish has bit. The player then needs to hook it within the time. Then it's time to fight that fish by holding down that left click and making sure that that right bar does not fill up and the left bar does. Once the player does catch the fish, a nice notification displays on their screen, letting them know what they've caught. It will also display a picture, the weight, and what it's worth. Always remember, if you don't like the fish you caught, you don't have to keep it and you can release. Players do need to keep in mind that where you fish does matter. It will result in different styles and types of fish being caught, and certain levels are better for certain areas. It will be up to the players to figure that out. With over 180 different species to catch, we think that you will have fun finding each one of them. Once a player has wrapped up fishing for the day, they can head on over to the marina where they can then sell their fish. Selling fish is really easy if you want to sell them one by one, or you want to sell 5 at a time, or you simply want to sell all. You can do that right through this main menu at the marina. At the top, the player can select what type of fish that they are looking to sell, whether it's swamp, river, lake, or others. And also on the right hand side, there is a filter section. You can click the owned only, and that will show you only fish that you own. Also, if you don't care about any of this, you can just hit the red button in the top right, which sells all your fish. I will also notate that there is an illegal buyer out there. It's just up to you to find. Players at any time can return to the main fishing hub to check out any other side missions. Here, I'm going to check out the deliveries, and I see that they do have a delivery where I actually have the items needed. We can then tap the blue See Location to see where the location of the delivery is. We can see that it's in the city, so let's go ahead and pick up this delivery by hitting Start Contract. Once we hit Start Contract, a route will be displayed on our GPS, and we can head that way. Now that we have shown you the contracts and deliveries, let's go ahead and take a look at another side mission called Dives. On the dive page, you can see multiple contracts that pay out different types of rewards and items. If we just go ahead and hit the blue button called Start Dive, it'll take us to where we need to go. A circle marker will be displayed on your map, and this is the area that you need to search. Don't forget to utilize a scuba tank, as this will allow the player to go underwater and not suffocate. It's not just as easy as going to the center of the circle or finding a marker. You will need to explore the underneath of the ocean to find this spot. Once you do find the spot, you will be good to go to collect that loot and get on out of there. For delivery, contracts, and dives, you will want to check back periodically, as there are tons of new activities being added continuously. Now that we have done our deliveries, we've done some fishing, and we've done some diving, let's stop by one of our properties and store this stuff. Here, I'll third eye my property, and I'll deposit the fish that I have on me. We can see that the fish then goes to the left-hand side for property stock, and we can see the stock capacity bar being filled. Again, remember, the bigger the facility, the more fish you can carry. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our script breakdown for our brand new fishing simulator. We hope that you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. If you did, please drop a like on the video and drop a comment in the comment sections below, letting us know what you are most excited for about this brand new system. If you yourself are looking to do these awesome things within roleplay, then look no further. Project Rogue Roleplay is the home for you. To get whitelisted, it is very easy. Head on over to www.projectrogueroleplay.com today to get started. Alternatively, you can find us over at our official Discord at discord.gg/projectrogueroleplay. Project Rogue. Join us today and have fun with the other 13,000 adults who play Project Rogue. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. You have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are at in the world. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Dude, you know the video is like done, right? You can go check out some of our other content, but like this video is done. It's not going anywhere. But since you are still here and you did technically check out the whole video, I'm obligated to try to hook you up. So if you are hearing this and you are at this part of the video, drop a comment in the comment section below and say loyalty. We'll be picking 5 people who say this and hooking them up with $25K in the city just for checking out our content. Big W. All right, now I'm for real the fuck out of here. Peace.